Okay, so picture this, right? You're running a nonprofit. Maybe a grant deadline is looming large.
Hmm.
You've spent hours, maybe days, sifting through countless databases, and you finally find what looks like the perfect funder, only to realize the requirements shifted last month.
Oh, that's painful. We hear that kind of thing a lot, or you're trying to translate all that great work you do, all that raw data, into an impact story that genuinely connects with donors.
Exactly. And for so many nonprofits, the technology that's supposed to help with all this, well, it often feels like just another hurdle, another thing to fight with. It's
Uh,
those, one-size-fits-all solutions,
yeah.
often built by people who, well, maybe haven't walked a mile in those shoes, haven't lived the day-to-day of mission-driven work.
Yeah, built from a distance.
Nonprofits really need platforms designed for their reality, not just their tax status. So
Right.
today, we're diving into what looks like a different kind of approach to solving this problem.
You've really hit on such a critical point there, because when nonprofit tools fail or just don't quite fit, the stakes are incredibly high.
They really are.
It's not just like a minor glitch or an inconvenience. It could genuinely mean a missed grant opportunity, a vital story that goes untold, or, ultimately lost impact for a cause that matters.
Absolutely.
And this is precisely why BeMo decided to take a fundamentally different approach. Instead of trying to adapt some generic tech solution, they actually built a fully functioning integrated platform specifically for nonprofits.
Okay.
So you've got Funderstorm, which is for truly intelligent funding discovery, finding those grants, and Amplify, which uses AI to help craft powerful stories.
Yeah.
And crucially, these aren't just ideas on a whiteboard. They're real, they've been tested, and they're ready to go.
Right, ready to go. And now they're launching this BeMo beta program, but they're positioning it quite deliberately, it seems, not just as a trial period. They're calling it a collaboration, a co-creation. But, for a busy nonprofit leader, maybe someone who's been burned by buggy beta software before, what does co-creation actually look like? How does their feedback genuinely shape the final product?
That's a fantastic question, and it really gets to the heart of what makes this particular beta program, well, different. First off, the platform itself isn't some half-finished prototype. It's already robust, it's polished, it's ready for real-world use right now.
So it works already.
It works. This isn't about finding basic bugs, though feedback is always welcome. This beta is truly about influence. It's structured to make sure that final, say, 10% of refinement, the really crucial part, is guided directly by the people using the tools every single day.
Okay, influence. I like that. How does that work in practice?
Well, their whole approach is what they call hypothesis-driven. So instead of just dreaming up features they think nonprofits might want, they start by identifying a core problem, a real job to be done.
Like finding funders.
Exactly. Like the immense time sink of finding funders that truly align with your mission, not just superficially. Or the struggle, as we said, to craft impact stories that really resonate and drive action. They build solutions for those specific jobs and then test them constantly with users to make sure they're actually solving the real pain points.
That sounds much more targeted. So if you join this beta, you get early access, obviously. But what else is in it for you? What kind of voice do you really get?
You get a genuine, direct line, your insights, your feedback. It goes straight to the product and engineering teams.
Yeah.
And it actually changes what gets built next. This isn't just, a suggestion box.
So it's not just marketing talk.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
It means actually participating in structured feedback loops.
Yep.
Now, that could be as simple as responding to quick prompts inside the software, or maybe joining dedicated discussions if you have time. You might get to veer on which potential features get prioritized.
Okay.
And you'll actually see how that input directly shapes new functionality in real time. For instance, maybe feedback leads to smarter search algorithms in Funderstorm, finding grants you'd otherwise miss.
Interesting.
Or perhaps input helps tailor Amplify specifically for really lean teams, helping them create compelling stories without needing, say, a full-time communications hire.
That makes sense.
Plus, you get personalized onboarding and support specific to your organization's needs. And you become part of this cohort, this community of really bold, forward-thinking nonprofit leaders. So there's recognition and a network too.
That's a pretty compelling package. And crucially, it sounds like you don't need to suddenly become a tech guru or find hours to write detailed reports. What's the actual commitment BeMo expects from a beta user?
Exactly right. You don't need a full-time tech team. You don't need hours for long memos. What you do need is a clear mission. That's key. And then really any amount of time and attention you're able to give.
So it's flexible.
Very flexible. Your feedback could be as simple as answering those quick in-app questions I mentioned.